Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm here today as the chairman of ruling party, Wadani, representing the people of Somaliland. I thank and acknowledge the success achieved by the President of the Republic of Somaliland. And I appreciate the long wait our people have endured for recognition. I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the State of Israel for recognizing Somaliland and for its courageous decision and brave steps in the right direction. This moment will be remembered in history, and the people of Somaliland will never forget. The people of Somaliland have a remarkable history for resilience, determination, and they had a vision of statehood and fought for independence. They gained independence on June 26, 1960, but the unlawful union with Somalia was marred by controversy and unfair treatment. The key events that led to Somaliland's assertion of independence include: on July 5, 1960, concerns about full merger process with Somalia arose due to the de facto merger process, highlighted by some elites of Somaliland, intellectuals, poets, and politicians. In 1961, a significant majority, 90% of Somalilanders, rejected the proposed constitution that would unite Somaliland and Somalia, clearly expressing their discontent with the terms of the union. In 1961, Somaliland politicians publicly voiced their opposition, sparking widespread discontent. This led to the Bakaila Qalad Tijiris protest and mass ministerial resignation, highlighting the community's strong dissatisfaction with the union. In December 1961, there was a military attempt, the failed coup, which was to right what went wrong in 1960, where a group of junior military officers organized the coup that shows the growing tensions between Somaliland and Somalia. The officers intended to restore the independence of the state of Somaliland. Despite efforts to address the grievances, the issue persisted, leading to civil unrest, and Somaliland community suffered under brutal suppression, including arbitrary arrest, curfews, and mass shootings. Example, 45 businessmen in Buro. The Somali National Movement, SNM, was formed in 1981 to fight against Siad Barre's regime. On May 27, 1988, after a long struggle, they took control of the Somaliland most of regions, and more than 50,000 civilians had been killed by government aircraft bombs. Before the civilians in cities fled to refugee camps, they were massacred in different places, including Malkadurdro, Kalshekh, Jazeera, and other locations, resulting in more than 200 registered mass graves. On May 18, 1991, Somaliland community representative declared independence, restoring the sovereignty of the state of Somaliland, where delegates unanimously resolved to reassert Somaliland's independence, citing the collapse of the Somali central government and Somaliland's distinct historical sovereignty. Peace was established, rebels disarmed, and government institutions set up in 1993. And democratic systems was introduced around year 2000, with 97% of the constitution voted in by the people. Somaliland has had peaceful transfer of power among 6 presidents, with 4 publicly elected as the current president. In order to answer and accept international community's proposal for the dialogue, Somaliland government attended talks with Somalia, but unfortunately no significant progress was made. The outcome was not respected by Somalia, and the agreements were subsequently annulled. This was part of a series of talks between 2012 and 2023, which ultimately stalled due to the Somalia's lack of commitment to implement the agreements. For 34 years, Somaliland has self-governed, implementing development and enduring challenges despite lacking international recognition. Somaliland's journey is marked by struggle, resilience, and progress towards stability and democracy. Since 1991, Somalia has not been able to effectively control its claimed borders, and its government has had difficulty maintaining a stable presence, largely limited to the parties of Mogadishu. Only diplomatic pressure, imposing economic and aid sanctions, and restricted air travel like recently introduced e-visa. Somaliland has been behaving responsibly and serving as trusted partner for neighboring countries as security buffer zone. We will continue to prioritize peace, security, and cooperation in the region while actively fighting against terrorism. The State of Israel became the first to acknowledge the above-mentioned context and reality by recognizing the Republic of Somaliland. We are grateful and we expect the other members of the international community to reward Somaliland for its unwavering efforts to be a role model in democracy and stability in the region, and for its continuous positive contribution to its own people and collaborating with its partners regionally and globally. We call upon and kindly request the UN member states to follow suit and recognize Somaliland. Thank you.